Okay, so let's look at the differential gain first. So in AC analysis, first we will see the differential gain and then we will see the common mode gain. Okay, this is the scenario. Now V1 is Vd by 2, V2 is minus Vd by 2 and rest of the circuit is as it is. Here you are taking output VO1, here you are taking VO2 and the difference between two will be the Vout. Okay, so Vd by 2 you can imagine this signal positive negative and this signal will be 180-degree phase shift because of the negative sign. Negative sign means 180-degree phase shift. This is how it will look like. Okay, so now what I want to mention here is, if you will look, if you remember the common emitter amplifier, you have seen that whatever the input you will apply at collector, what you will have output will be 180-degree phase shifted. Okay, this will be at collector here. Similarly here 180-degree phase shift of this signal will be like this. Okay, negative positive, but when you will see at this point there won't be any phase shift, there won't be any phase shift here as well. Okay, the same signal will be here as well because the just a drop will be there, there won't be any phase shift provided by these resistors. So here also you will have same signal like this. Okay, then same signal 0-degree phase shift, so same signal will be there here as well at emitter. Similarly here also same signal, same signal. Okay, so now you will see at this location these all points are same potential. From one side you are getting this signal equal in amplitude but opposite in sign, and from this side you are getting this signal. If they will add up, they will form here the voltage equal to 0 volt. Okay, this is the reason. Now you have 0 volt here, 0 volt here, so there won't be any current flowing through RE, means the drop across this will be 0. Okay, so I hope the clarification is proper to you guys. Means whatever signal I applied, after the drop from RS, the same signal will be there, there won't be any phase shift, just there will be some minor drop. Okay, and at emitter the signal will be same, there won't be any phase shift, whereas in collector you will see there will be a phase shift of 180 degree because of common emitter. Okay, here there is no phase shift of the input signal. Similarly here you can see phase shift of 180 degree, here you can see there is no phase shift. Since these are at same potential, you have two inputs same magnitude but opposite in sign, hence 0 volt is there. Okay, they will cancel out each other. 0 volt, 0 volt ground, 0 volt ground, they are at same potential, there won't be any current flow, means the drop across this will be 0. Okay, hence this circuit can be visualized as this, equivalent to connecting to ground. Okay, this point is connected to ground directly. Okay, so there is no RE. This 0 volt is connected to this point, is connected to directly ground. Okay, this is equivalent to, this circuit is equivalent to this circuit. Rest of the things are similar. Okay, Vd by 2 minus Vd by 2, VO1, everything is same. Just I wanted to mention this point that the drop across this will be 0 when we will be calculating differential gain. Now what I can do is I can divide this circuit into two halves. So you can see two halves I can divide. I can calculate the value of VO1 corresponding to this value, and whatever the gain I will get, same gain I will get here as well. It is just a negative sign is there, so I can multiply negative sign. Okay, so as if I can remove this circuit, solve for AC analysis for this guy, calculate the gain, whatever gain I will get, same gain I will get in this case as well. It is just a negative sign is there, so I will multiply negative sign. And when I will do VO1 and minus VO2, the output what we will get from corresponding to these two signals will be Vout. Okay, so VO1, whatever value we will get, minus of VO1 we will get at VO2, and if we will subtract both of them, they will add up and we will get a output voltage. That will be the output voltage for this differential gain, and whatever gain associated with this we'll get will be in terms of AD VD. Okay, so this gain we will get. So that will be the approach of solving this circuit. So just the motive of this video was to show you that there is no drop across RE. Okay, so this will be directly connected to ground, and we can divide the circuit in half circuit. Okay, so we'll solve this. We won't solve this. We'll by default we'll assume that same gain will be there, just with a negative sign. We'll subtract both of the output and we'll get the actual output. Okay, so that will be the approach. Okay, now let's calculate the gain. So I've made a half circuit here. You can see VD by 2 is applied, RS, VO1, RC, VDD. So this is same as common emitter amplifier. So this is the AC equivalent of this circuit. So VD by 2, RS, beta RE, beta IB, R0, RC. Vout1 is from RC. And this is ground. You can see we saw the reason. Now if you will apply KVL here, you will get VO1, the drop across this will be minus beta IB, the current, and this R0 is connected to ground directly, so you can say minus beta IB RC parallel R0. Similarly, if you will apply KVL here, VD by 2 is equal to RS plus beta RE IB. That is what you will get. You divide these two expression, you will get VO1 divided by VD by 2 is equal to minus beta RC parallel R0 divided by RS plus beta RE. IB will get cancelled. Okay. Or you can even write in this fashion. Now this is not required. Or you can write in this fashion. So VO1 divided by VD, half, this half I am bringing in this side, into minus beta RL dash I am writing, divided by RS plus beta RE, where RL dash is RC parallel R0. Okay. So this is what you can see, the gain corresponding to VO1. Now on the similar note we can write VO2 divided by VD, which is half beta RL dash divided by RS plus beta RE. Now here you have positive sign. Okay, it is same thing, just negative sign is multiplied again, so you get positive sign. Okay, now you can also write in this fashion, whole multiplied by VD, whole multiplied by VD, and you can subtract these two. So V0 will be equal to VO1 minus VO2, that is this term minus this term, they both are same and negative value, so this 2 will get cancelled and you will get minus beta RL dash divided by RS plus beta RE into VD. That will be your output. Okay, so I will write especially, let me remove everything. So V0 is equal to minus beta RL dash divided by RS plus beta RE, or you can say minus HFE RL dash, this is VD, divided by RS plus R pi VD. This is output voltage with respect to, this is the differential gain. This part you can see is the differential gain. This is AD. So you can see that V0 is equal to AD VD part is done. Now the only remaining part is ACM VCM. So this part we have dealt, and we got the AD value as this guy. Okay, and similarly now we will apply VCM to this input and we will calculate ACM. That will be our common mode gain. Okay, so I hope it is clear how I have calculated the gain, the differential gain of the differential amplifier, just by using half circuit. Okay.